Hello, welcome everybody. I'm going to do a quick review here. Well, not quick. A buddy of mine, he made this Four Seasons Fun Park in Coaster Planet. And the first time he posted it, I was on a PlayStation 4. Now that I have the PlayStation 5, he reposted it, but he was able to add to it and finish it up, which he couldn't do before because he uh, posted before he was finished so I could go and check it out. So this is his completed park. It's called Four Seasons. He has four different seasons, and so I went and checked it out. And he wanted me to check out Grizzle's Highway to Hell. It's a ride he built. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna be heading over there pretty soon. And I'm kind of just checking everything out. There's the Polar Express. I was having trouble with. See, in some of the spots you need the train to get to, maybe. And what happened was when I started up, I didn't have two of the places there opened up, so the train wasn't going to start with. And the train is used, I think, to help fill up the park. I think. So we jumped on the train for a little bit, taking a little quick run out to the park and checking it out. He did an excellent job. We look at this here landscaping. This was all flat at one time. So he incorporated the rides, the landscaping, and the scenery. It looked excellent. Nice job. And this was all landscape too. He had to make all this. Looks good. Now he's going from the different seasons, winter, fall, summer, and winter, spring, summer, and fall. And there we are. Here we go. I don't know why I'm not hearing nothing. I should be hearing something. Okay, well, I want to check something out. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, I guess the audio was working alright. When you're recording, it shuts everything off. But didn't know it did that. Oh, look at this. He made all this. This is a neat little ride. Um, to let you know, I think your triggers are working. You get this one that pops up here. Oh wow, trigger! Yep, the triggers are working. I know you were talking about that a little bit earlier. I got some of the trigger stuff figured out, but it's been a while, so I'd have to go back and refresh myself on how to do it. But you can have things jumping out and doing all kinds of different things. Just the vehicle, whatever you're in, crosses that point that sets that trigger, and you gotta play with them a little bit to get them to work right. My last one I did that with the ride. It was a shooter. But look at that. He needed a haircut. All right, this is pretty cool. You did a good job. I like the way. I like the lighting. It's dark and it's kind of spooky like. That was pretty cool. I like it. Well done. Two thumbs up. Fireworks everywhere. That was added on. I added that on using Share Factory stuff. That wasn't part of. That's not part of the game. Those fireworks there. So just like that. So we're gonna move on. Go check out a couple different things here in the park. This, like I said, was Grizzle's Hell Highway to Hell. I think he called it. It's like, all right. Well, he was telling me about when he was making and building it and some of the stuff, and he was talking about this ride. He said to when you do it like first person, like you're sitting there looking through, and yeah, it does work better that way. There's a couple other little triggers in there, a couple different things, but I have to kind of cut and paste, and some stuff got shortened up, and I've sped up some a little bit in order to fit it in under the 15 minutes. But no, I checked out. There's that highway. Highway to hell. There's also a Grizzle's Den here in the park. I'm not sure if I got that in the clip this time around or not, but I did go to that the last time when it was on the PlayStation 4. And this is his sky lift. This gets a perfect view of the park and all the work he's done in there. and he's got it set up to the different seasons, and you go from one to and the kind of use the landscape in a mountain there to create the different areas. It's kind of ingenious the way he did that. I like it. Pretty cool. And we're gonna go check a little bit more out here. So I got this bit sped up in order to make it under the 15 minutes, and a lot of it's a travel time anyway. So we travel, be a little faster, and kind of just show you the whole park and the layout and all the landscapes and all the work. Oh, don't bump the mic. Sorry everybody. We could cut that bit out. Oh well, I'd have to find it first. Look, the trains are going. Okay. There's two things I did in the park. I added a few more trains, and I added a couple janitors because there was a spot where I was trying to kiss them, and I said, "Oh, we got to clean that up." So I hired 2 janitors to clean up. That's the only 2 things I did in the park. The rest of the park is everything that he created. And you get some pretty cool views from up here. And if you jump on the rides like this and you're using that as a viewpoint, it cuts out all the HUD, so you just getting an image of the park without all the menus and stuff. And then you can add your own text too when you go into share factory. And we're coming into a station. It was a pretty cool ride. I like that. Like I said, when I'm checking the park out, I like taking these things because you can see the park from up above, and you have a crowd. People love your park. And what am I doing here? I was just looking for things to check out, I think is what I was doing. Looking for different stuff. That's how you find stuff. You can locate something if you're looking for it. Let's say you're looking for a certain shop, or you're looking for a certain person or a staff member or an entertainer. You go there, and you can, instead of having to search throughout the whole park, he just take you right to where you're looking, the individual you're looking for, or the building. Because you could go in and you could put, like, check out the, here, this is a perfect example. I want to check out the bobsled ride. I was going to incorporate it into something, and I couldn't find it. So I don't know if that's just a thing with the PlayStation 5, and I'll have to check it out. This one's called the bobsled ride, and that's what I was looking for. Look at the landscaping though. He had to put the snow in. He had to carve it. He had to make it fit the track, and then he had the track fit the landscaping as well. It's kind of a neat ride too. I like the sound it makes when it's going down. It looks like a lot of it's like a free fall when it releases. Pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. That would actually be a fun ride, I think. It'll probably scare the heebie-jeebies out of me when it starts climbing up the walls. But I bet you that'll go down nice fast. And here we go again. Yeah, one more time. And we're gonna slow it down here in a little bit. I have this sped up by 2. That's why it looks so fast, and you kind of get that. We're gonna slow it down at the top of the hill, so we get a better look as it's going down. When I'm doing something like this, I like to have it in orbital, but then when you're in orbital, you gotta control the angle and the viewpoint of the camera. So I use that to follow the car around. And it gets nice, smooth, but see, no HUD. That's why I was like, yeah. Oh, what a beautiful ride. And look, right through the mountain too, man. Nice job, nice landscaping. And the ride fits in that groove. Isn't that something? That's pretty, there's ways of doing that, but that takes time. That whole thing had to be brought up and shaped and carved and stuff, and get the ride to fit, plus the on and off paths, and there's a lot to it. And he makes it look simple. And it's a park that I'd actually like to go to. I think it'd be fun in reality. And this is like the mountain part inside. So he did all this work on the inside as well as what you're seeing on the outside, which leads to the different seasons, the different areas of the park. And this is all within the mountain that he's got built. And that's not easy. I mean, like this here, he's shooting out, it's going right through a tunnel. Well, that all had to be landscaped. That wasn't made with a block or a building. Now that might have been, because that's got a block wall. But the thing right there, that tunnel part, that was created with landscaping. And I did slow it back down to normal speed. And I don't know what we're waiting for. I don't know. So, sometimes what's happening too with some of the rides is because the park hasn't been filling up yet because it just opened up, and it takes a while for some of the rides to get a queue built up, and you have different settings on some of them, like don't ride until the car is full. Well, there you go. Or you let it go anytime. And that has to do with management stuff when you're trying to make money, and the longer it sits there and waits, the less people are riding, the less money you're going to make. So, but with that, in this sandbox mode, you really not have to worry about that. I mean, this is cool. Oh, look at all that mist. You did excellent job. And you're working with the lighting too. That green color. Oh, that is really spooky. Nice. I like the way that worked. That was a nice effect. And here we go. Like I said, now I have it on first person view, like you're in the first car going down, and it's like, whoop, whoop. Nobody knew. Awesome job. Once again, this ride is going right through the mountain. He had to build all this, put that all in there, and I think it looks accurate. That's nice stuff. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I had a cough, so I made sure that I had to. All right. This has been fun. I enjoy this. I remember him telling me about and talking about, and well, we've been chatting back and forth. He sends me images and stuff, and I've been looking forward to checking it out. It was like I feel that's good to me. She took care of me. She got me a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, so now I'm able to go in. He could go ahead and finish up a park and not worry about the percentage. That way he can just build and I can check it out. And I can do the same thing. I can build something and he can check my stuff out now too. So I might. It's been I haven't really started anything. I've started a couple things. One thing is just, I don't even have a ride yet, and I'm up already to 35%, so I have to rethink that. That's Life Finds a Way 4000 AD. I'm going to have to rethink that. But look at this. This is excellent. Your landscaping, and you got the seasons down. I love it. You got your shops. They're all open, and you got people milling around, and plenty of room. Oh, look at that hot springs. See, some of this stuff I wanted to check out, but I was trying to get an initial review of the park, and that's why I'm going through real quick at first, catching up on a couple of the things that we talked about. You know, the one was the Highway to Hell. I had to make sure I checked that out. That was so cool. I want to thank you for that. I appreciate that, and you did a good job on that. And I remember, like you said, we talked about the triggers, right? I think they were working on her. I thought I got the sharks in there, but I might have to go back through and check it again. But yes, listen, you still got room for a parking lot if you want to put one in. Script clip, please. I just want to thank my buddy, man. You built an excellent park. Good job. Well done. Well, Mr. Voiceover Script Clip, you're up. From Yelly Studio in Sunsville at OelGrez, Gwen, and Jazz, thank you for watching and thank you for following. How is that, Mr. Editor? This is my first time on a PlayStation 5. Everybody did great. Good job, everybody.